Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer signs for the first half of September. For more information, Cancer, kindly check the description box down below. And thank you so much for all your support. I really hope that this reading today gives you clarity and sense of enlightenment. Messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, first half of September, please. One more shuffle. Messages, please, Spirit, for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first half of September, please, Spirit. Cut the deck and let's see what we have for you. First card is Cleaning House. This is the energy of getting organized, fixing a mess, or decluttering your space so that you can allow for more new energies to come in, to come through. This could be also taking inventory of situations and people that no longer have a space in your heart, in your life, so that you can be a clean slate and welcome new people and new energies for this next chapter of your life. We also have here Golden Palace. Beautiful energy. You guys are definitely feeling financially stable first half of September. It could be that you're taking inventory about your expenses, about how much money you have in the bank. Are you feeling secured financially? Do you have everything locked down? This is also making sure that you don't leave anything undone. Okay, you don't abandon projects, that you will be successful in everything that you do so that you can build proper foundation and stable foundation for the future. So there's this energy of checking in everything, every little thing that you're doing here. We also have here Peaks of Joy. Wow, beautiful energy so far, Cancer. As a result of all the hard work that you've been putting in, doing some cleansing, right? Making some space for abundance to flow. And here it is, building foundation for the future, Golden Palace. It's not so much as how much money you got, but actually just feeling really stable, because the definition of success can differ from one person to another, right? What feels enough for others is not enough for some other people. What feels as enough for others is more than enough for others. So it could really differ from one person to another. So basically what the cards are saying is that whatever brings you joy, whatever makes you feel like you're on top of everything, that you have everything secured and locked down, then that is what you should put your focus and time into. If it entails you to make sure that you have everything clean and checked, okay, nothing is being done rushed or nothing is being abandoned, so that you can secure, right, the future, you can secure your finances, you can secure even your relationships. Because I'm getting here that you're making some space not only for financial stability, but your ability to be happy, so you know that you're secured for life, if that makes sense. So I think that first half of September is really being focused, being driven, and taking inventory. And for some of you, maybe this is a hard task, but you know that this is needed. I'm getting here this energy as well, that for some of you, you could be obtaining a new house, new apartment, or maybe going somewhere, traveling somewhere. Someone can also be making you absolutely happy, feeling so excited. And though you know that moments like this don't necessarily last for a lifetime, you're still basking in that success, that feeling of accomplishing something, and you deserve to be happy, Cancer. You deserve to take that break and have some form of vacation from all the stress that you're doing here. If a work has been exhausting for some of you, worn you out, or caused you to feel burnt out, then for some of you, you might be taking a step back from all the big crowd, your usual routine, your rigid schedule, and just do something that you've always wanted to do. Be happy, doing something childlike, you know. It's all about maintaining balance, Cancer, for the first few days of September, okay? But also making sure that you don't leave things undone before you go out for a little bit of fun here, okay? It's kind of like the fun where it's well deserved after task completed. So yeah, look at that, joy is coming out. So you find joy in your work, definitely, Cancer. There's no doubt about it. Why else would you build this foundation, this Golden Palace, if you guys don't enjoy what it is that you are putting so much of your effort into? But of course, it's necessary that you enjoy the fruits of your labor here. Oh wow, soulmate card just showed up. For some of you, you're making sure that you're ready for new love. You're letting go of any unnecessary attachment from your past. It's all about wrapping things up with this cleaning house, tying any loose ends, and now you're stepping into the unknown, taking a leap of faith with a new soulmate. And lessons, this person brings in lessons. This person, whoever this is, they make you feel like you are alive, like a part of you is now coming to life. That childlike part of you, Cancer, is now coming to life. But for some of you with instinct and guilt over here, I'm getting this energy where work is really pinning you down. Like, you guys absolutely need to take that vacation, especially if this work situation is already exhausting you, making you feel like, you know, you're entrapped, you're being held back, you feel suffocated. With instinct over here, you know, this is definitely a beautiful energy because you're acting out of instinct anymore, no longer just complying of what's needed, what is your responsibility. But if you instinctively know that once in a while you have to be free to roam around and do what it is that you've always wanted to do or what you've been made to do, then no one can force you into a situation where you don't feel like doing. Okay, so before it gets there, Cancer, before it gets down to a path of super exhausting, super burnt out, I suggest that you listen to your intuition, act on your instinct. If you know that survival is key over here, you need to also make some time to relax, to recover, get enough sleep, or just take on that vacation, right? Also, if your relationship is making you feel guilty, you have to get to the bottom of this. What's been causing this guilt? And you're not a slave to that guilt. Don't ever think for once that you owe anything someone, unless, of course, it's a situation where you obviously need to do your part, okay? But if you feel like you've been slaving yourself and doing everything for others, this is a time where you should act on your instinct and follow your instinct, right? See if this situation is wearing you down too much. Okay, now let's clarify this Peaks of Joy. Why is this Peaks of Joy here, please, Spirit, for Cancer first half of September? Wow, it's because you guys are definitely enlightened, right? It's getting the clarity. It's that aha moment. I finally have to get out of this cave. I need to finally get out of this feelings of imprison. Like, I've been working myself out. I've been doing all the work in for others. But now it's like I need to like do something about it. It's the enlightenment. It's the realization that you don't need to be in prison anymore. There's a certain sense of freedom here because of that realization coming through for you guys, okay? And it comes because you have been heeding your advice from your guides. It's like you instinctively know that if you keep on slaving away for a job for others, it's like you're gonna feel like you're dead inside. You know, that's basically what I'm getting here. So before it gets to that point, listen to your guides. It's time to be childlike. Look at that child over there. Peaks of joy, like it speaks to your inner child coming out. Do something that's just pure bliss and fun. You owe it. You deserve it, right? You deserve that kind of energy. So yeah, completion. So like I've been saying, like if you guys are planning out on vacation for this first few days of September, or taking a break, taking a leave of some sort from your job, make sure that you are completing all the tasks in front of you so there wouldn't be any feelings of guilt. So completion over here and enlightenment comes hand in hand. There needs to be some form of closing or closure or accomplishment before you can finally free yourself from that of which holds you back from doing things that you want to do. If it's a relationship, I'm getting here that you must make some space for this new soulmate, and it starts by being enlightened to let go of any past attachment, because it only makes sense, it only makes sense that you will feel enlightened and encouraged to walk on a new path if there's no more feelings of guilt from your past. Maybe this is a time for you to let go of anything that puts a false sense of control, any memories, any condition that has been passed on you, especially if it's of the past, because the past is in the past now. You can no longer be controlled by the past. You must make a decision to free yourself and pursue happiness. That's what's important, and you will feel the enlightenment coming through here, but act on it. Make the necessary steps so you guys wouldn't be going around in circle with this guilt or attachment from the past. Okay, so with that said, let's open this messages more for you, my dear. And now I'm using the tarot. Let's find out if this is related to your career or love. Obviously, it's not going to resonate for some of you. Just take whatever resonates, okay, and leave out what doesn't. Additional messages, please, for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Spirit, from now until September 15th. This is for the first half of September for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Someone is absolutely making you feel happy right now. That's what I'm getting. This is a new person, but this person feels so familiar. This person makes you reflect on the past, is what I'm getting here too. Like, it's making you come into terms with any guilt that you may have because of your past, or make you question about who you are. And it's a kind of like the energy of healing that this person brings, that allows you to really look back on the past and see what old wounds needs to be healed and released. Okay, that makes you feel blocked to pursue this new relationship, is what I'm getting. So that is the power of a soulmate. Once the soulmate enters and you sign a contract with a soulmate, they change you from in and out. So we have here Queen of Swords. Cancer could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this Queen of Swords is, look at how she holds that sword. It's like she honors the truth, okay? And I'm getting here this energy wherein maybe the guilt has been blocking you from being able to listen to the truth that you instinctively know. You must cut off any old attachment, anything that does not allow you to grow, anything that no longer serves you at this time, Cancer, whether it be work-related or relationship, okay? And like I said, anything that does not allow you to grow. Look at this, Seven of Swords. This is what's currently opposing this clarity that you need. There's the energy of deception here. There's the energy of illusion as well. Seven of Swords, like this could be maybe self-deception. Be very careful if you don't listen to your intuition and you listen more to this guilt. The guilt maybe is what's motivating you to make a decision rather than seeing things for what they are. That's why with the cleaning house here, you must take inventory of the thoughts that you allow within your mind here, because your thoughts do shape your reality here. Like I've been saying a while ago, if your thoughts are full of Seven of Swords, people, situations in the past that deceived you or distorted an image of love or career for you, this is a time to end that and be enlightened with the real truth, okay? So root or cause is the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you already have your Ten of Cups, that feeling of being happy. Like you are definitely in a situation right now where you can claim your happiness if you want to, Cancer. It's only a matter of shaking off this deception or energies trying to manipulate your happiness here. That's why with the Queen of Swords, she's encouraging you to stand up for the truth. Don't let any acts of deceit or manipulation clutter your better judgment. Because you guys already have obtained the Ten of Cups, and not so much of us can obtain the Ten of Cups. It's a culmination of everything you've been through, ups and downs, okay? But, you know, in the past is the Emperor card. You may have met an Aries who's definitely, I think for some reason I'm getting this energy where this Aries is not really confronting you about how they feel, but they do have this power. Look at the Emperor looking on the other side. This person is not confronting you about his or her true emotions, but you acknowledge the power that this person possesses. There's a gentle yet commanding energy to the Emperor, and you acknowledge that, but there's the truth that you want to find out, Cancer, and you no longer want to be deceived, is what I'm getting here. Okay, but this person, maybe if this is a relationship, this person and situation makes you happy. Despite all of this, wanting the information, feeling guilty or feeling blocked, at the end of the day, this situation makes you happy. So what you're thinking about right now is the Four of Pentacles, right? So again, there's this energy of feeling guilty because of work, or feeling like you're being held back because of maybe your responsibilities, a lot of things on your plate, that you don't want to invest on anything love related. You don't want to invest on anything that's related to your passion. Okay, but with the Four of Pentacles, you can only do so much controlling. At the end of the day, right, this is stronger than the Four of Pentacles. You may think that you have control over this situation for now, but if you try to control a situation too much, it might end up controlling you, Cancer. Don't give situations, career related or relationship related to control your happiness, okay? Because the moment you put that onto the situations, it will be a failure, okay? With the Four of Pentacles, that's a false sense of control, especially with the Seven of Swords over here. So what you need is enlightenment. So what's coming in the near future is the Two of Wands. A decision must be made. Soulmate is also all about decision making, but the ability to see clearly your reflection, that's the whole point of this new person coming in, or this opportunity coming in, so that you can really look at yourself in the mirror and see, you know, the truth behind your actions, and knowing where you're going to decide from here. Because you have a decision to make. It's either you hold back and feel guilty about the past, or feel guilty about all these responsibilities you have, or go towards clarity and truth and be happy, okay? Yeah, because the Devil card is here. That guilt is making you feel more and more imprisoned, my dear. Whatever this Devil card stands for some of you, this could be inner insecurities. This could be that feeling of you're not good enough, you couldn't make it, you don't deserve to be happy, you don't deserve to know the truth. Shut those thoughts out, okay? This Devil card is precisely there to make you doubt yourself. But like the Fool card, right? If you are filled up with so much joy and love for oneself, and your ability to see things clear, okay, to heal yourself and act on instinct, don't let this Devil energy play you, okay? Don't let this false sense of control take over your life. So in the environment is the Ace of Coins. Wow. Abundance await you, and this is the kind of abundance where Spirit is handing this to you. It's a different kind of abundance, one that you can really build on long term. And what I'm getting here is that maybe for some of you, you've been worried, is this going to come through? Is the abundance that I'm building here, is this ever going to come through? Yes, it will, but it's not going to happen if you choose to be somewhat too much controlled, too much rigid on what you already have here. You can have so much more, but the decision is yours. This could also be involving love, like you might have a new opportunity here with an Aries or an air sign. I could also see here a Capricorn, but it's like you have to get down to the details of the situation first and find out the truth about how you feel for someone, or how someone feels about you. And don't let the feelings of guilt hold you back from knowing the entire picture, the complete picture, okay? We have here King of Cups. Hopes and fears. I think that you definitely feel that this King of Cups, whoever this is, but it could be also you. For some of you, it could be another Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, a water sign, coming in your way, making an offer. Okay. Why do I sense that you're blocking this truth from coming up? Because you might fear the outcome, Cancer. I don't know if how that's going to resonate for you guys. So be very careful of self-deception here, or feeling guilty because you think that you don't deserve to be happy, you don't deserve to have so much more. This King of Cups seems to be raising his cup right here, but also closing his eyes. It's as if it's a you know, you might be opening up to someone or opening up to an opportunity, but it's like you're holding back here. Because obviously with the Devil card here, something is clearly still controlling your decisions here, and that's why this situation is not fully manifesting. Although you recognize the potential, the seed, the blessing for long term, but this situation needs to be sorted out, whatever deception this is and whatever Devil energy is keeping your hands tied, okay? So as the outcome card is the Tower. So anything that's built on ego, pride, and false sense of control, this is already an act of healing from the Devil energy. This is all about shaking the foundation. So you can finally realize that, hey, you're not a product of your insecurities. You're not a product of all these feelings of guilt. It's not how you must live your life. You already have the Ten of Cups here. It's just being shadowed at this time because of all this confusion, or this fear of investing, fear of taking on a leap of faith here. So when this Tower happens, it's a moment where yes, there's finally gonna be a completion, and there's gonna be enlightenment. Remember that the Tower is all about setting you free from things that are keeping you in bondage or constricting you. Anything that's not built on proper foundation, not authentic, okay? Because with the Seven of Swords here, there's no denying that there's the element of deception here, or trickery going on, and someone withholding some some information from you, Cancer. So let's clarify this, okay? Why is the Queen of Swords here, please? The Hermit card. You're definitely going within. You're finding some answers about this person or career situation. Whatever it is that's you're about to find out here, you will not get the answers from anyone, but you will get the answers by withdrawing, taking a step back, and seeing things for what they are. Observation is key over here, and detaching yourself from the noise of the environment. People may say everything that they want, can give you false advice, but at the end of the day, right, it's going around in circles. So the Hermit card encourages you to take a step back, go within. The answers that you need is within you all along, Cancer. The Temperance card, it's time for healing. It's time for some harmonizing of energies. This might have really relinquished, you may have relinquished all your control because of this energy, this guilt that you feel, or this lack of confidence that you feel, that you don't deserve to have more. The Temperance card reminds you that you have the ability to control your thoughts. You have the ability to heal yourself as well. That no matter what's going on in your environment, right, if you're assured of yourself, if you have the ability to not go crazy, whatever people or situation try to like ruin your inner peace, you have the ability to calm yourself and think straight, think clearly. Think clearly what is the truth behind those lies, what is your real decision, okay, about this whole situation. So we have here Page of Cups. Maybe someone is absolutely making you happy right now, like I said, right? A water sign. There's a lot of sweet messages, exchange of messages, but you feel so inspired by this person. You just don't know if you should trust this person, is what I'm getting here. So Five of Pentacles, in the past for some of you, if it's related to career, you may have experienced something that really tested your character, your ability to stand up on your own 2 feet once again. There might have been some feeling of being abandoned or no help, feeling like you lack something or you're lacking something in your life, right? Being shut off in the cold. But with this Five of Pentacles, it's a rolling number. I sense that you stepped up. With the Emperor card, is also the energy of taking inventory, okay, cleaning things up, organizing. It's order after chaos. So whatever instability you felt here, financially, emotionally, and spiritually, with the Emperor card, you tap into the energy of the divine masculine, the ability to bounce back, the ability to plan ahead, the ability to sort your finances out, so you know where to invest, what to believe, who to trust. If this is relationship wise, there could have been that feeling of being lonely, abandoned. There could have been some pride. You battled with pride and guilt as well. There definitely was that feeling of loss, but now with the Emperor, you claimed your power back, and you're slowly claiming your power back, okay? So Ace of Cups, yeah, wow, this is definitely it. If it's a new relationship, this soulmate, yes, this person is so romantic, inspiring, passionate, and they give you a lot of feelings of joy and happiness, but also it's like you're holding back here, Cancer. Maybe that feeling of not trusting yourself, and therefore not trusting this person, because you feel like this person might end up hurting you, or might end up. Be careful of self-sabotage or self-defeating patterns. Maybe it's you that does not want to believe that this new soulmate could be the one for you, okay? Or could be someone really brings you joy and happiness. You might be the one blocking that from happening because you already have some prior belief of this person. So Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're going to wait it out. I think that you're going to delay the decision that you must make regarding this new person, and you're going to see it through. Be careful of being caught too much about your indecision. An indecision is also a decision. Nothing is going to move forward until you do. Remember that, Cancer. And the power is yours to make a decision to change the course of this whole situation. Okay? It's either you can choose to be happy, you can choose to wait it out. But either way, it's only going to move if you decide to move. The Devil card and the Queen of Coins. Your priorities right now is clearly about work, but again, there's the energy of being controlled too much. The Queen of Coins shadow side can also be a little bit controlling, all about the money, or too focused on the Pentacle, that other aspects of her life she does not see that it's equally important. So be extra cautious if you place too much of your energy, your love, your time into the money or material possession. Make sure that you still balance your life out. Nothing is wrong in prioritizing your career, but if it's affecting other areas of your life, then it's time to get that checked, okay? Yeah, wow. This fire sign is also coming in with an offer. I'm getting here that there could be more than one person making a love offer towards you, but you don't know whether to trust this person because they strike you as a bit of a player. If it's related to career, maybe a fire sign is making an offer, wanting to help you out, wanting to also become a business partner of some sort, or helping you out with your finances at this time. This person could also be very charming. They have this personality where they act now and think later. So this person seems to be around you right now, wanting to assist you. Hopes and fears, though, Queen of Wands and King of Cups. You feel like you and this person, because the Temperance card means harmonizing energy, balancing each other out, yin and yang. So you may fear that water and fire is not a good mix, especially if you guys are dealing with a fire sign. So if you're dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you may fear that this person is too strong for you, too straightforward for you, Cancer. You may be dealing with this situation as a little bit of a calm, collected demeanor, and this person is coming in too hot that you don't know how to handle your emotions, if that makes sense. And you're finding it a bit hard to know the truth behind this person's intentions and approach towards you. So I think communication is key. At the end of the day, you need to communicate so you can feel enlightened about this whole thing. Yeah, and finally, as the outcome, any deception, any illusion is going to be stripped out. That can no longer have a bearing or power over you. You will see things for what they are. You will be enlightened. It's going to be a shocking outcome, but it's one that's going to really, reveal to you the truth among all these offers. Like I said, you may have more than one offer in front of you. So with that said, clarity will be yours. Like I said, clarity, Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful energy. You will see things for what they are. You will come up with all these realizations. You will act on truth. There will be clear communication coming through. You will have the chance to cut through all the illusion, confusion of this whole situation or person bringing in your life. And in turn, that could be the outcome that you've always wanted. You just really want the truth and nothing else. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching until the end, Cancer. Be on the lookout for next week's upload. I'm sending you all love and light, and namaste.